Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are talking about what might be the best long distance running shoe in the planet, the Asics Megablast.
This shoe is basically a dream for runners thanks to its super high stack, bouncy and responsive ride, and most importantly, ATPU super foam.
Megablast is part of the Blast family that currently has 4 core shoes in this range. The Nova Blast 5, Sonic Blast, Super Blast 2 and finally the Mega Blast. Within the Blast lineup, this is clearly the most premium and top-end shoe Asics is offering.
We have divided this review into 4 segments talking about the 3 core components of a running shoe, upper, midsole and outsole. We will rate them in a scale ranging from bad to excellent. In the final segment, we will talk about competition and value. Let's start with the stats. Myself Siddharth.
I am Anu and you are watching Jogger's Journal. The stack height of Asics Megablast is 45 in the heel, 37 in the forefoot with a drop of 8 mm. It weighs 230 grams in UK size 8 and comes at a retail price of 23,999. The Megablast uses an engineered mesh upper that's neither plush as most max cushion daily trainers, nor is it super minimal like the Meta Speed series. The forefoot midfoot regions are thin and fairly breathable, while the heel collar has enough padding to give a secure lockdown. Fit is absolutely true to size and the width is almost perfect. Not too narrow, not too wide. The upper does the job it was designed to do. We would rate it as great.
The Megablast uses a huge slab of flight foam turbo square, and interestingly, there is no plate here.
ATPU based foams are quickly becoming the new norm among super foams, even replacing PBA in the latest batch of super shoes.
These foams are extremely lightweight, highly resilient, and offer some of the best energy return you can get in a running shoe today.
Running in Mega felt protective, super cushioned, responsive, while being unbelievably lightweight. We praised Super Blast 2 for how light it was, but the Mega Blast is even lighter. Asics lists the shoe at 230 grams in UK size 8 and our UK size 9 came in at 241 grams. For this much stack, the weight is seriously impressive. Usually when brands cut weight, they compromise on the upper and outsole, but in this shoe, that hasn't been the case.
Talking a bit more about the foam, FF Turbo Square is not overly soft.
It's slightly on the firmer side, although it's still softer than the Super Blast 2. It doesn't compress a lot during slow runs, but it still feels cushioned.
The moment you pick up the pace, the shoe comes alive. The bounce is immediate and direct.
Even though we call it a long distance trainer, you can honestly run any distance in this shoe. It even performs extremely well in 10Ks and half marathons. I actually raced in the Megablast during the Tata Steel 25K and really enjoyed it. My only gripe was that it doesn't have the top end speed that carbon plated super shoes deliver.
I genuinely felt like I was losing 5 seconds per kilometer because of the plateless design.
But the upside is huge. Since it's non-plated, it can be used daily. I used it for Tata Mumbai Marathon and loved the experience. We have to give a shout out to the durability. Currently, after 200 kilometers, there is little wear and tear in the upper and outsole. FF Turbo Square still feels fresh. The midsole deserves excellent rating.
This shoe uses Asics grip, which is generally reliable, but here the coverage is bare bones.
You mainly get rubber coverage on the outer edges along with a small piece in the forefoot. Because of this, the traction during the 25K race wasn't as strong as I wanted, especially near water stations. Durability still looks promising.
The grip is lacking. The outsole is average.
Finding comparable shoes is difficult since there are no direct alternatives besides the Super Blast 2. But if you want a cheaper option, Nike Vomero Plus is a great alternative. It uses ZoomX foam, which still feels lively and energetic. Most max cushion trainers today are focusing more on energy return than softness, and the Vomero Plus follows that trend perfectly. It's excellent for daily and long runs if you don't mind the additional weight.
Another option worth looking at is the Puma Mag Max 2.
We tested Mag Max 1 and found it quite impressive. The second version sticks to the same idea, but it's now 15 grams lighter. Puma has also made small updates to the foam and midsole geometry.
Even after these changes, there is a noticeable weight gap between the Mag Max 2 and Megablast.
Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, Megablast's price. At 24,000 rupees, this is definitely the costliest non-plated running shoe. More expensive than quite a few plated options. Sure, those shoes won't be as durable and you can't use them daily. Still, 24K is a hard pill to swallow.
Another issue with Asics is the muddled max cushion lineup.
Currently, they make tons of them that cross the 40mm mark. And the existence of Super Blast 2 and Mega Blast makes the lineup even more confusing. There are ultra high stack alternatives from other brands that offer better bang for your buck. But if you are in the market for the best max cushion shoe,
It has to be the Megablast. See you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.